Now, monitoring and control measures to check the spread of Ebola is completely absent at most transport terminals offering across the West African sub-region a year on.
So what happens now is that passengers travel unchecked and move transport operators attribute to the waning of the Ebola scare. Owusu Warai has more.
Africa has achieved some level of success in containing the Ebola disease. That notwithstanding, there exist pockets of unresolved cases in endemic countries including Guinea and Liberia. The risk of contracting the disease had a toll on operators of cross-country transport companies in the sub-region.
We had about 15 to 20% drop in the passenger flow as a result of the Ebola, actually. We had a case where they reported a Burkinabe coming in from Burkina Faso to Boko. And then they detected that it might be, he might have died because of Ebola. But when they did a test at Noguchi, he was cleared. That wasn't Ebola. At that time, the border was so tight. And then allowing people to cross into Ghana was a bit problem. So it reduced the passenger flow.
Against the backdrop of a high degree of population movement across the West Africa sub-region, the need for countries to still stay alert has come up strongly. A visit to some bus terminals showed Ebola monitoring measures were completely absent.
Now we don't do like we did before. Last year by this time we were very scared about the disease. So even our ticket booths, the ticket sellers have to wear gloves and then use that kind of sanitizers to clean their hands at one point in time. Yes, we do that. But now it's completely absent.
Ebola is deadly and we have to be alert.
TV3 spoke to a driver who plies the Burkina Faso corridor.
Authorities in Niger still do have monitoring measures in place to guard against Ebola. In Ghana, the Immigration Service is in charge of monitoring.
An operator of a transport company that carries passengers to and from Burkina Faso, Niger and to Ivory Coast, which shares a border with Liberia, said business is picking up.
You know, Ghana, when something happens, initially we make a lot of noise about it. But at a point in time where we had about 2, 3, 4 tests at Noguchi and then we found out that it wasn't Ebola, people just thought, oh, the disease would never enter the borders of Ghana. So they have the confidence again to come in and go out like they do before.
The only requirement is vaccination or yellow card, which is a must-have for every traveler.